Hello guys, welcome again to another video. This video is very special because it's gonna be my prediction for Bitcoin for 2023. Okay, and so far my prediction for 2022 is playing very good right now. So the target was, well, let me explain here. Let me show you here, one moment. Bitcoin here, I posted my video here when Bitcoin was around here. Let me do, yes, okay. A little bit here in October last year. Yeah, around here. So here I posted my technical analysis and the projection was like this, right? So around 69, 60, when Bitcoin was at $60,000, 65 around there, the projection was the ME55 here in some point in 2022, and also mid-20s, and the second target actually is I am still looking for the target is $12,000, $10,000 for Bitcoin in some point this year. Let me explain what. Let me see. Sorry, let me show you here the result right after 1 year. Remember, when it's monthly chart, we are talking about very, very, very high time frames, and we will have to wait a lot of time, right? So let me show you the result of this technical analysis after November, almost 1 year. Yeah. So what happened after that? Well, 1 year of price action. Yeah. So it's not because I have a crystal ball, it's because I have a system, and also my system of trading. Let me tell you something, my win rate in higher time frames is quite high. So as you can see here, since 2021, I am just shorting Bitcoin, almost one year shorting Bitcoin. I was in short around $66,600. So far, one of the best shorts, and I closed around 35. And the second short, actually other short around 55 and also $48,000. And the last one, $30,000, and also other short around 24K. Yeah, and that short I closed around 20. And right now, I am looking for the next short, looking for the final leg down actually. So in this video I'm gonna I have my crystal ball here, and so I'm gonna, based on the current price action, because it's just 3 days left, so I think now it makes sense. I mean, Bitcoin is doing very, very bad, extremely bad. So what I'm looking for right now, I mean, in the next year, right? So for this technical analysis, as you can see here, of course, we have the zero line testing here in the curve, and also Bitcoin for first time in the history actually is getting rejected by the ME55. As you can see here, it's the first time in the history we have this setup here. So there is a very, very high probability. We will see Bitcoin finally, actually, I think that in October, we are gonna see finally the break of this level. So the short term is gonna be 16K. I'm expecting maybe in October, November 2022. We are gonna see potentially this level, but I'm expecting a break. So in some point for this year, I am looking for this level between 14K and 10K. Okay, so in this year, yeah, in October, November, I would say, yeah. Around here, October, November, yes. So in 2023, yeah, what is the price action? It's very simple, because now the probabilities are like Bitcoin will break the ME55 here, and we will see potentially 10K around there. Yeah, it's not exact. Let's try to play like Nostradamus, and I will show you something like it's very interesting. Of course, remember, this is my crystal ball, okay? It's not, don't take it seriously because I could be wrong, yeah. But well, let me show you. If we think in alleyway theory, remember, we have 5 waves, right? So this is the first wave, second, third, 4, and 5, okay? So we are looking for right now, if Bitcoin breaks to 10K, I will start looking for this setup, A, and B, and potentially C, okay? Of course, don't be scared. Of course, C is just the projection, yeah? The projection looking for Bitcoin maybe getting rejected in 2023. So if Bitcoin breaks to 10K, yeah, of course we are gonna see a bounce, yes. And I know people will say, oh, to the moon, 100K, 1 million, 2 million, I don't know, all the things you can imagine. Yeah, we are gonna see maybe in the Q1, Q2 of 2023 a nice bounce, and we will see potentially around $30,000, $35,000. And also from there, in this point, when you see this Bitcoin testing the ME55 or ME21 in monthly, well, we will know if Bitcoin actually is truly in a real bear market in monthly, because this is just going to be the break, the bounce, and after that the rejection. Well, let me show you. In some point, we are going to see this ABC correction or sideways market. Okay, I don't want to be too bearish. Something like this. Yes. Something like we saw in 2019, 18. So let me show you here, right? We have A, B, and C. And after that, we have this move, right? So something like this, A and B and C. Now, the question is here, if Bitcoin breaks in some point again, 10,000K, 12K, around there, get ready, because this is going to be very interesting, because if we see a real bear market in monthly, because this is a stop for a bear market in monthly, well, let me show you. The potential target should be around, the first target will be around $3,000, $3,000 in 2023. Of course, and also the lowest point, if this level breaks, of course, 10,000K. Let me be clear. If $10,000 breaks, you will see 4K, $3,000, and potentially, of course, a major bounce here, a major bounce, something like this. And hopefully, this is gonna be the wave C. Okay, and the correction. The average correction for this point and this point is around 95%. So thinking like in weekly chart is 86% correction, maybe a monthly could be between 95 and 97%. Yeah, almost 100%. So now let me show you something else. If we use the Fibonacci levels, yeah, from the highs, from the bottom of the 2015 and the highs in 2019, yeah. Where we have the Fibonacci levels, well, let me show you here. The first level is at $7,000, 3.8, and the second level is gonna be around $2,000. Of course, I am not looking for this level, of course not, but in the context, like Bitcoin breaks in some point, 2023, breaks $10,000, you see this break in some point next year, we will see $3,000 and maybe $2,000 in 2023. Now, of course, this is a better scenario, right? But because I love Bitcoin and I want to see Bitcoin to the moon, right? Let's talk about the bullish scenario. The bullish scenario is very simple. If we see $10,000, of course, I am looking for this this year. Bitcoin will hit this area. Yeah, it's looking like that. Of course, 3 days left, and actually the last reaction we have yesterday. Actually, I think the probabilities are very high right now. So if we see this this drop here, so we are gonna see potentially A and B and C, and here, if Bitcoin holds this area again, of course it's around 10K. Not I mean, it shouldn't be like exactly the number. We can start maybe other uptrend, or at least more sideways, and potentially Bitcoin will just hit again the ME55 here, and eventually it's gonna break, and the bullish momentum will hit. I mean the halving, right? You said the halving. We will see maybe 70K, 80K. That is a bullish scenario, yes, of course. But I need to be honest with you. This scenario, I don't think that is gonna happen. If I am very honest, I think many people will be surprised at like how poor the performance is gonna be for Bitcoin in 2024, and the reason is very simple. If we see higher time frames, for example, 3-month chart here, Bitcoin is gonna break the ME21 potentially in the next 3 days. Well, not breaking, but closing below that for first time in the history is not a good sign. So that means Bitcoin eventually will hit 10K, and we will see a bounce, of course, yes. But let me tell you something. In 3-day chart, we have what? We have a shooting star, right? So in 6 months chart, we have other shooting star or gravestone. It depends, right? It's a gravestone candle. And as you can see here, the target should be around 10K, 3 months and 6 months. So if 1 month is for one year of price action, 3 months, well, 2 years, 2 years and a half, maybe 2024. So the biggest warning for me is very simple. If by the end of the year you see Bitcoin closing the yearly candle, I mean 12-month chart here, closing below 30K, Well, this is a reversal, a correction in the yearly candles. What is this telling me? It's very simple. Following just pure price action, the real target for this, at least for 2023, maybe 2024, or I don't know exactly, maybe in 2023, we will see potentially the lowest point is 10K and the worst scenario is 3K. From here, of course, I'm expecting a major bounce, yes, but Bitcoin could just enter in a macro sideways for maybe couple years, something like this. Let me do it properly here. Yeah, something like this. This is the formation, very obvious range. Of course, it will take years. So where Bitcoin, the lowest point. Let me do it properly here. I will show you here with one moment. What is this one? Usually I don't use it, but I think for this example is something like we can use. I am looking for the parallel channel. Yeah, one moment. Okay, never mind. So the top should be 69, the bottom is around $3,600. So the middle of the band, as you can see here, is where 16K, yeah. And this area is not exact, right? Something like this. Let me change the color here. I will white, white, okay, perfect. So as you can see here, we have the top, the bottom, top, bottom, okay? So because we have potentially this reversal here in the long term, I mean 2023, potentially Bitcoin will hit 10K, yes, and the worst scenario 4K in 2023, yeah. And here, if this area breaks, of course, in 2023, we are gonna start looking for $800, of course. I am not expecting something like that, but here it should be, I am expecting, if Bitcoin actually is an uptrend, I mean, just is something like Bitcoin is like, okay, it's just a major pullback and just 10K and to the moon from there, maybe yes. But in the long term, usually when you see sideways action, you see the basement and this is the top. So the basement is around 4K, right? The middle of the band is between 14K and 10K. So if we use this, well, we can expect in 2020, around 2024, potentially Bitcoin will start the target should be around between $20,000, $27,000 here, and more, maybe other test to 70K, yeah, but level by level. As you can see here, right now, we have two scenarios right now for Bitcoin in the long term, or sideways. This is sideways, a parallel channel here, yes, testing this area, doing something like this until the halving, yeah, or, well, wait for it, right? First level 10K, yeah, second level 3K, okay. Now because this is a gravestone candle as well here, this is very concerning. Watch what happened in 2015. We have what is this? It's a hammer reversal, right? So now we have the opposite candle here in yearly. So we don't have the confirmation. We need to see the close in December 31st. You see in January 2023, well, same as 2015. Now we have the same but opposite. So this is gonna be reversal. So as I said before, 10K I think this year, yeah, and also potentially the worst scenario is gonna be 4K. Now halving, yeah, the halving, yeah, but the halving, Leo, the halving, you know, is $1 million. All the YouTubers, they are saying $1 million for the halving. Okay, let me show you something. The halving, they were working very good. Why? Not because the halving is just something like our fundamentals. I mean, news, you know. But if you wanted to explain, or if I can explain it here, it's very simple. It's because technically speaking, regardless of the halving or whatever you are watching, I mean, the news, right? It's because Bitcoin just tested the MI55 every time, yeah, and it was following a trend, yes. So if this area breaks, like looks like it's gonna happen in the next 3 days, of course we are gonna see potentially 10K. So this area, all this area, yeah, in 2023 is gonna be a major resistance between 24 at 30K. Remember here? So that's why I said we are gonna see a breakdown. Let me clear this chart. Yeah, this a breakdown here, maybe to 10K. Yeah, we are gonna see a bounce. Yes, and here, my friend, this is gonna be a very powerful resistance. So that's why I'm looking for auto reaction, less than 10K. And here, my friend, here exactly this point in the C correction, ABC correction. Yeah, something like this. Here, let me fix this. Yeah, here in this ABC correction, yeah, here in some point 2023, we will know if Bitcoin is in a real bear market. Okay, so in conclusion, $100,000 for Bitcoin in 2023? No way, no way. I mean, no, forget it. Yeah, of course, based on probabilities, I don't think so. 30K, testing 30K top, maybe in 2023, maybe yes, fair enough, yes. Lowest point, $10,000, second level. If that area breaks, honestly, I don't think that it's gonna break right now. I am looking for a big bounce in that area. The next area, $3,000. If something happens, something like very bad happened in 2023, get ready, because we will see. I mean, if 4K breaks or $3,000, 500 breaks, we will see prices like you cannot imagine, like $1,000, $800. Okay. Now let me show you with facts, indicators. Okay, let me show you. First of all, we have the RSI, right? Very traditional indicators for this. Technically speaking, in monthly, for first time in the history of Bitcoin, right now is in a monthly bear market. Yeah, RSI broke the level 44, as you can see here. 44 was acting as support, and now got rejected, and with the next close, and looks like it's gonna close below there, so it's continuation. So usually when you see this kind of things, well, the level is gonna be is gonna test around 3 level, so this is gonna take other year. Now let me show you the bi-monthly. Bi-monthly we have, well, even worse, because every time 50 level was tested here, as you can see in bi-monthly, and Bitcoin broke the the 50 level in RSI. So technically speaking, in bi-monthly we are in a bear market actually for Bitcoin in bi-monthly. And the last one, 3 months chart here, as you can see here, is testing here the 50 level. So any close in October 1st, if I see the RSI breaking the 50 level, automatically I'm gonna start looking for lower prices, 10K, as I said before, in 2023. And if we see a bounce in 2023, it's gonna be a sell. Okay, and maybe that sell is gonna be a very good opportunity getting ready for the halving, where the halving I am looking for potentially we will see maybe 40K maximum. I think maximum 40K, 35, 40K maximum. So now let's use other indicators. Okay, so let me show you here the ADXDI. ADXDI here. Yeah, so in ADXDI we have one moment. Yeah, okay, perfect. Let me delete the RSI here. Okay, perfect. Okay, good. As you can see here with ADXDI, as you can see here, the levels, yeah, the level 2020 sell pressure. Actually, right now the shorts they are making a new high, as you can see here, and also the longs the momentum, the bullish momentum, they are losing, and they broke the previous low. So what is this telling me? Well, in 2023 you are gonna see something like this. Okay. Now, if we watch the bi-monthly, what is happening right now? For first time in the history, well, by the end of the year, potentially we are gonna see the momentum switching between shorts and bulls. So this is very dangerous, as you can see here. For first time every time, right? First time, I know. Bitcoin was respecting this area as support, of course, or not support, like just average number, 30 level for the ADX, as you can see here. And now last month actually is making new lows, and also shorts, of course, the bearish momentum is increasing. So in monthly, of course, what happened here, the slope is getting positive, as you can see here in ADX. You see. So if you see the slope getting positive here, getting negative here for bulls, for October, November, get ready, because this is of course continuation in the macro timeframes. Of course, we are gonna see a major bounces, maybe yes, I don't know, $5,000 move to the upside. All of them, they will be, they should be a sell. Okay, so I think it's almost over, this technical analysis. Of course, my macro time frame. So if you want me to keep it very simple, this is the projection I am looking for Bitcoin. Is after thinking Bitcoin is gonna test 10K, yeah, I am looking for this projection. Okay, A, B, and C. Okay, where we are gonna see sideways market, something similar as 2019, something like this. And here, my friend, when you see the second crash here, is where we will know if Bitcoin is in a real bear market. Okay, because if this is a real bear market, you will see $800, 1,000. But if we see something like this, of course it's not exact. I am saying Bitcoin will hit again 10K. It could be 12K, 14K, you know, like something like this, right? LA traders will say like, okay, 1, 2, and 3, right? To the moon, 4 and 1 million, right? So that is in some point 2023, we will know exactly what is going to happen. Now, you ask me, okay, so the way B, where should be the target? It's very easy. The way B, the target should be between MA25, MA55 or MA21, around between $30,000 and $28,000, around here, all this area. Okay, so if we use Fibonacci levels, of course, Fibonacci levels from the top and the potential bottom around 10K. Yeah, is the Fibonacci levels is around, yeah, exactly $30,000, as you can see here. So should be around here. Now, if we go to the CME, what happened with the CME? Well, this is continuation. Bitcoin is breaking down, and it's gonna break down. And CME is very obvious here. So the target should be $10,000, 300 for CME. So that's why I am looking for same projection. ABC correction, maybe the B is gonna be very good when all the people will see, oh, wait, the bear market is over. Welcome to the new bull market, and I will be waiting for you with my shorts. Okay, but let me show you here. In one day chart, we have something very interesting here. We have some gaps, as you can see here. We have the first gap is $28,000, and the second gap, well, 34. Remember what is the Fibonacci level? I said around $33,000. So far so good. This area is gonna be tested. I mean, the only thing I can tell you right now is in some point in 2023, we are gonna see Bitcoin at 30K, testing the major resistance. But here, my friend, if Bitcoin gets rejected, welcome $1,000. Of course, in another year. Honestly, I want to be bullish because we have the catalyst, the halving in 2024. So maybe Bitcoin, we will see maybe 10K, and after that, maybe 1 million if you want. I hope so. Honestly, I hope so. But based on facts, in some point, the only thing I can tell you is Bitcoin we will see a 30K in 2023, of course, and maybe in this year, October, November, the last drop should be around between. We have some gaps around $11,000 200, and also we have other one at $10,000. So we have two gaps here. So usually, well, you study the gaps is around the percent. Usually the gaps they get filled is around 98% or 99%. So that's why in 2020, 2021, I don't know when, I don't know how, actually, sorry, when, but we will see Bitcoin in some point at 10K. You will call me crazy. I said before, you will see Bitcoin at 24K. You will see Bitcoin at this level. Why? Because we have some gaps. So people call me crazy in that time, and now I don't think so. Okay, so I think that's it for today, guys. Let's see if everything is okay. I will be here in 2023 because we don't know, right? But just in case, well, now you know my expectation for 2023. Okay, major target. Let me recap here. Monthly, yeah. Thinking Bitcoin is gonna break the MA55. Very bad for the price, of course. Maximum target should be around $30,000 for 2023, and the lowest point between 14K and 10K in 2023. If this area breaks, I am expecting in 2023 Bitcoin will break 30K. Honestly, I don't think so. Because we have a major sell signals in higher time frame, 6 months and 1 year. Of course, the biggest warning for me right now in the next 5 years of price action is gonna be Bitcoin closing below 30K. If we see today in this year Bitcoin closing below 30K, 5 years Bitcoin, maybe even we will never see 100K. Okay guys, well, let's see if next year, October 1st, let's see if my technical analysis was right or was wrong. Okay, so far my technical analysis for Bitcoin 2022, I posted in 2021. So far so good. I am very happy. Yeah, let's see. Okay, let's see. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next year actually for this technical analysis.